any questions in the week?
Any imminent plans to sign Antonio Brown?
No, not now. We had 6 guys in today, really, 6 receivers that we worked out, and a few of them are practice squad eligible, a few of them are veteran players. We worked them out, gave them physicals, mainly doing our due diligence on all of those players. Obviously, there's a little bit more attention drawn to him because of his career, but right now it was more or less us having a chance to get to know these guys and seeing what kind of shape they're all in.
A few months ago, you asked about Antonio Brown. You said you weren't interested at the time. Kind of what changed y'all's mind and made you want to bring him in?
Well, I probably wasn't telling you the truth a few months ago, but look, I think it's important that we've done this at other positions, and we're looking closely, all the time at, who are the players available and how can they help us, especially as we get ready here for this postseason. So that was the purpose of today with the receiver position. We've done it, really throughout the course of the season at other positions.
Is it your belief that he could potentially be eligible for these playoffs, or is that more about the future?
That's a good question. That's the information that we've got to get from the league if we were to go down that road. So we don't have that yet. So
how much evaluation goes into the person? Obviously a ton, but
yeah, a lot of it.
But he's been here, obviously, videos and postings and things like that. How much do you evaluate that, if any at all, when he arrives
all of it. All of that goes into a decision like that. So it's part of the process of bringing a player in.
Sean, when you get a player like that, do you talk to players like Drew and just kind of get their input on guys like that?
Yeah, occasionally, and you spend a lot of time trying to talk with others in the league that you have relationships with. So, we've done that, and we'll factor all that in. Any questions on Carolina?
I'm trying to think. Y'all are on pace to have like the lowest number of turnovers by any NFL team this year. What's kind of been in? How has your team been able to kind of take such good care of the ball?
I think it's honestly, I think it's a big part of why we're sitting, with 12 wins right now. I mean, I think there's a stretch where when all of a sudden we had some injuries defensively, we were playing real good football. Offensively, it might not have been what we're used to, and yet it was effective. And the ball security, we work on each week. I think our players buy into it. They understand the significance of it, and it gives you a chance to win every game. On the other side of it, you can have a great plan, be rested and ready to play and do a lot of things well, but if you don't secure the football, it can doom you. It can doom you for that game, even though you were ready to play your best game or in the middle of playing your best game. And so I think it's a credit to the players, but I think it's something that everyone spends a lot of time on, taking it away and protecting it. And look, it wins and loses games.
You have to have some good fortune with that too, just like tip balls and stuff like that.
Yeah, sure. I mean, there's some that, but overall, it's. I don't think it's good fortune to be sitting, at a number like 7 or 8 or whatever that number is.
Sean Janoris and DJ, veteran players, how much more comfortable are they after being in for several days?
Yeah, look, both of them are smart players, experienced players, and I would say they're much further along than they were a week ago at this time.
Do you see when a team makes a coaching change and they tweak things, do you see anything differently on film maybe in the last few weeks with this
There
team?
are a few nuances, but there's a lot of stuff that stayed intact. Obviously the personnel's the same. They're playing the same style of offense. Certainly they're dealing with injuries like we are at certain positions. Defensively, there's a few things, but by and large, you're still preparing for the film that you've seen on your cut-ups and then all the way back through the course of the season, even into last year.
Regarding Brown again, how do you approach that, bringing a player who's had problems in the past into the locker room? Do you worry it could affect the chemistry, or do you look at your locker room
I think
and say
we do our homework with every player, and we understand, this locker room and this culture, and we do our work ourselves.
So I get this, at this point, it'd be what you consider low risk? Because
No, I didn't say any of that. I just say this is what we do. You know, I think if we were to sign the player, you would say, I guess you'd say it's low risk, but the process is something that we take serious, and it's important relative to the makeup of the team. Yeah.
Is it a little tricky though when you know that just bringing a guy in is going to cause a stir because of his off the field situation? Like, how do you?
Is that tricky?
Yeah. How do you resolve to get?
Look, we're doing our homework. You know, I think part of that's credibility that you've already established, and you know, there'd be a number of players that we've signed or drafted over the years past that some have worked out, some haven't, and yet I'd never met him before, you know, so it was a chance to sit down, visit with him, and no different than the other players that we're in today.
And can you just speak in general to how you feel about
Last
the
one.
culture? How you feel about
I feel real
the
good about our
culture of your
current
team?
culture. Yeah, real good.
Is it? Are there certain teams that you would invite more? You know, be willing to bring players into more than others?
Say that
Are
again.
there certain teams you've had and cultures you've had where you feel more comfortable being willing?
Well,
to
look, I think
bring in?
we had a few years here where it dropped off to our expectation, but certainly, you know, I think right now I like the way these guys are playing, and I like the makeup, our leadership, and all of that. So, all right, thanks.